COVID-19 and Zero Zero Yushi, an interest-free and unsecured loan scheme. The scheme, known in Japanese as Zero Zero Yushi, provides virtually interest-free and unsecured loans to companies whose sales have decreased due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In the early days of the spread of the new virus, government-affiliated financial institutions, such as the Japan Finance Corporation and the Shokochukin Bank, were involved in this scheme. Due to the rapid increase in the number of applications, the scheme could no longer be handled solely by them, and private financial institutions began to use the scheme in May 2020. The reception of loan applications by private financial institutions closed at the end of March 2021. In the case of the Japan Finance Corporation, if the conditions were met, small and medium-sized enterprises and solo proprietorships could borrow up to 60 million yen and SMEs up to 300 million yen, virtually interest-free. If repayments fall due, a credit guarantee association backed by government funds will cover 80% or the full amount of the principal. Interest is also subsidized by the respective prefectures. Loan periods are up to 20 years for equipment and 15 years for working capital. As it is a suspensory loan, the repayment of the principal is deferred for the first 5 years, if the loan term is the longest. The amount of loans made by the Japan Finance Corporation as crisis response operations amounted to 13,870 billion yen at the end of March 2021. Most of these are considered to be zero-zero yushi, meeting the conditions for virtually interest-free loans. Repayments by zero-zero yushi borrowing companies began in earnest from summer 2023 onwards. While the impact of COVID-19 on the economy was decreasing, there was also increasing downward pressure on corporate performance due to inflation and labor shortages, and a survey by the Financial Service Agency found that 20% of companies that had borrowed such loans were concerned about repaying them. The number of corporate bankruptcies remained at a low level, but had started to increase compared to the previous year, FY 2022. So the government introduced the Zero-Zero Yushi Loan Refinancing Scheme in January of that year to help stabilize corporate cash flows. The government also encouraged the use of capital loans, which can be regarded as equity capital, through the Japan Finance Corporation and other institutions. However, companies whose performance and cash flow did not improve sufficiently during the economic recovery phase may have been facing business challenges such as low profitability and labor shortages even before COVID-19. In addition to financial support through refinancing, it is also important to provide support for resolving management issues such as delays in DXing, a lack of professional and management personnel, and business transformation. Expectations are high for regional banks to provide such support. For regional banks, providing solutions other than loans can also help them secure new sources of revenue. However, in order for regional banks to effectively support companies, they need to strengthen the human resources and know-how required to do so. It is hoped that the corporate support capabilities of regional banks will be enhanced in order to resolve issues that have emerged as a result of the start of repayments under Zero-Zero Yushi, leading to the resolution of business issues faced by regional companies and, ultimately, to the revitalization of the regional economy.